the summer of 1518, the city of Strasbourg, located in modern-day France, witnessed a strange and terrifying phenomenon. Without warning, hundreds of people began to dance uncontrollably in the streets, and the city was consumed by a bizarre and inexplicable outbreak known as the Dancing Plague. It all began in July of that year, when a woman named Frau Trophia began to dance fervently in the streets. She danced for hours on end, without stopping or resting, and soon others joined in. Before long, dozens of people were caught up in the dance, and the number continued to grow each day. As the days passed, the dancing continued, and more people became afflicted with the strange urge to dance. Some danced until they collapsed from exhaustion or suffered from heart attacks, strokes, or other physical ailments. Others danced themselves to death. The authorities in Strasbourg were at a loss as to what to do about the dancing plague. They tried to intervene and put a stop to the dancing, but their efforts were futile. In fact, some of the authorities even encouraged the dancing, believing that it might help to cure the afflicted. As the dancing continued, the situation in Strasbourg grew increasingly dire. The streets were filled with dancers, and the city was paralyzed by the strange and inexplicable outbreak. Finally, after several weeks, the dancing plague began to subside, and the number of dancers slowly dwindled. So what caused this strange and terrifying event? To this day, nobody is entirely sure. Some have speculated that it may have been caused by a mass hysteria or a psychological disorder, while others have suggested that it may have been caused by a fungal infection that contaminated the local bread supply. One possible explanation for the dancing plague is that it was a form of mass hysteria. This phenomenon occurs when a group of people share a belief or fear that leads them to experience similar symptoms or behaviors. In the case of the dancing plague, the people of Strasbourg may have become convinced that dancing was the only way to alleviate their suffering, and this belief led to the widespread outbreak of dancing. Another possible explanation is that the dancing plague was caused by a psychological disorder. Some researchers have suggested that the dancers may have been suffering from a form of mania or psychosis, which caused them to lose control of their bodies and dance uncontrollably. This theory is supported by the fact that many of the dancers reported feeling a sense of euphoria or trance-like state while they were dancing. A third theory is that the dancing plague was caused by a physical illness or infection. Some have suggested that the dancers may have been poisoned by a toxic substance, or that they may have been infected with a fungal disease that caused them to experience hallucinations and lose control of their bodies. This theory is supported by the fact that some of the dancers reported experiencing visual and auditory hallucinations while they were dancing. Regardless of the cause, the dancing plague remains one of the most mysterious and bizarre events in European history. It serves as a testament to the strange and unpredictable nature of the human mind, and a reminder of the strange and inexplicable events that can occur in the world around us. Strasbourg, where the dancing plague occurred, is a city with a rich history and culture. The city is located in the Alsace region of France, which has a unique blend of French and German influences. Over the centuries, Strasbourg has been shaped by its location on the Rhine River, which has made it a crossroads of trade and commerce in Europe. Strasbourg has also played a significant role in the history of Europe, as it has been at the center of several conflicts and power struggles throughout the centuries. Today, Strasbourg is a thriving city that is home to many important institutions, including the European Parliament and the Council of Europe. It is also known for its beautiful architecture, delicious cuisine, and vibrant cultural scene. Despite its many achievements and contributions to European history and culture, Strasbourg will always be remembered for the strange and terrifying event that occurred in the summer of 1518.